You go to Volkswagen and you're on a trajectory there that's similar to the Nissan one. And then all of a sudden, this little issue pops up about the powertrain and emissions and Dieselgate. And everything you have said, every bit of trust is blown out of the water. And it is that old phrase that trust takes a lifetime to build and a moment to break. And the Volkswagen trust level with the consumer was broken. That had to be one of the darker periods of your career.
Yeah, I mean, just hearing you say all that just brings back a lot of memories. I was actually on a flight from Berlin coming back to the United States in September of 2014, which is, I think, when it exactly the time frame when it happened. And it was one of those flights where, do you remember the time when Wi-Fi became a thing on international flights?
Yes.
It was like the first time I ever had Wi-Fi for the whole flight. And I distinctly remember setting the phone on the counter on the tray table, and maybe drifting off to sleep, and then just getting woken up by text messages coming through, and people are like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay? What's going on?" And I'm like, "What are these people talking about? Check the news, check the the different headlines." And I read it and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, Volkswagen in violation of, emissions, notice of violation from the EPA. Your first question that you ask yourself is, how could this happen? How is this even possible?
Yeah.
I've never once in my entire career before that ever had to question the validity of a specification that comes over from the engineering side. You just take it like, okay, this seems reasonable. And of course, my remit was marketing and building the brand, but diesel was a big part of the brand.
Well, yeah,
Fun to
Volkswagen.
drive,
Yeah, they were going
high torque, high fuel
to.
efficiency.
You were going to convert everybody.
You're going to convert everyone. That was the thing in telling the story of diesel. And to find out that there's this kind of issue, my first question was, okay, so we have a problem here with diesel. Well, what about the gas cars? Are the gas cars okay? Can we sell those? And just the questions. And I think that, looking back on it now, certainly I was pulling my hair out during that time frame, but what an experience to go through. What a learning opportunity, going through a crisis.